All right, so the A's played their third game of the season today against the Houston Astros, and they lost badly, 9-1 final. And now at the A's sitting at 0-3 to start the season, it is officially their worst start to the season since the 1996 season, 0-3. And we're gonna play these guys one more time tomorrow. I'm actually gonna be there, so hopefully it's not like the first game, the second game, and the third game where they just haven't been like the A's that we've expected. But anyways, let's get into this. So Kyle Tucker opened the scoring up for the Astros in the top of the first inning with a single, RBI single to bring in the run. And today pitching for the A's was Cole Irvin. He obviously did pretty well in spring training. I saw him play at spring training. He was pretty good. But the A's main reason for allowing 9 runs was their bullpen really struggling. On the positive, the A's did tie it up at 1 in the bottom of the first inning. Mitch Moreland got his first hit in an Athletics uniform, an RBI single to bring in the run and tie it up. There was a guy on second, so he brought in the run. Canna scored, and it made it 1-1. But the problem is that would really be the A's only offense there, because if you look at their hits, they only had 3 hits the whole game, and that included that one. Jose Altuve took the lead for the Astros with an RBI single, and he's just been crazy all this whole series. You know, as much as I hate to say it, he's a great player. Cheating or not cheating, he's a great player. So he got an RBI single. But our defense didn't do terrible. Elvis Andrus, who's obviously a new player, he got a really nice diving stop. A highlight play was all over, the social media for MLB. He got a really nice diving infield play there for Elvis Andrus, so props to him. However, Yordan Alvarez hit a 3-run homer off Lou Trevino in the top of the 5th inning, so Irvin was already out. And this is where I talk about the bullpen. The A's bullpen really struggled in this. Their starting pitching wasn't terrible. Irvin allowed 2 runs, but the bullpen just allowed the rest. The Astros bullpen was the opposite. Brooks Raley for the Astros, he did pretty well coming in at pitcher. It sucks just the way that this went. And then McCormick for the Astros got his first MLB hit. It was an RBI off the wall in left field to put the Astros up 6-1. Then in the 9th, Aledmus Diaz, he had an RBI single, 7-1 Astros. And then on a wild pitch, the Astros get yet another one. And then a sacrifice fly by Kyle Tucker makes it 9-1, and then that was it. So the A's played terribly today, again. And I know I hear this all the time. In this past 3 days now, everyone's saying, "Oh, they always struggle to start the season." Yeah, I get that. I mean, the Sharks struggled to start the year. As my analogy, the Sharks did struggle, and now they're fighting for a playoff spot. However, I feel like this is a little bit different though, because I know the A's tend to struggle at the beginning of the year, but it's a little bit different. It almost feels like they're not really playing super competitively. Like they're content with scoring just like 1 run a game, really. I mean, the first game they scored 1 run. This game they scored 1. They scored more. They scored 5 yesterday, but still, I mean, it's just the Astros have been destroying these guys on all cylinders. The pitching, the hitting, everything. The A's can't get, base runners to come in, to score. They can't, close the game out even with it being a lower score, because in the 9th inning, the Astros score so much. They scored 4 in the 9th today. Opening day, they scored a bunch in the late innings. Yesterday, they did with countless bad pitching errors, stuff like that. It's not the brand of A's baseball. So let me know what you guys think on this game. I'm going to be there tomorrow against the Astros one more time. So hopefully I don't want to jinx anything. Hopefully we don't get swept. But, let me know your guys' thoughts. Go A's.